Mama Mondays is sponsored by Colorado Connected, a website full of ideas for parents. And now, here are the mamas.
Hello, everyone. It's Mama Time, and we're taking a quick look at the parenting world. It's good to have all these ladies here with us today. Our executive producer, Risa Frisky, is back. Of course, you know Diane Miles, and Sangeeta Singh is with us today as well. Good to see you, ladies.
Good to see you.
Good to be here.
Yes. Well, today we're going to take on a topic that's really important, and it's mental health, because we see this all the time. We see it everywhere. I feel like the hardest thing for me is, how do you approach kiddos about mental health and have that serious conversation and know that they are also going to open up and talk to you about it? Sangeeta, you're a child psychologist, a school child psychologist.
Yep.
What's the best way to bring it up?
I mean, I think it depends on the child, but I think oftentimes, depending on the age, having a direct conversation like, hey, let's talk about your mental health.
Yeah.
That can be really intimidating for kids. So I think that from the get-go, having really open, honest conversations about problem solving, things that might come up, being open, asking open-ended questions, letting your kiddos know that you're gonna love them regardless and support them, and that they're in a safe environment to be able to share their thoughts and feelings and the things that are going on. And I think that when they have that sense of relaxation and that sense of safety, they're more likely to share things.
You talk to kiddos often.
I do.
How many times are they not opening up to parents?
Quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, that's scary.
And I think that there's a level of anxiety of, if I share this, am I going to disappoint my parent? Or if I share this, are they going to be angry with me? And so that's why it's really important to give them that sense of safety and security, that whatever happens, you're always going to love them and you're always going to be there to support them.
Yeah, I think that love and that support is so important. What about you, Diane? Because your kids are older, but I'm sure they still have their struggles. Do they come to you with this stuff, or is that something that you just kind of have to watch for?
Yeah, a little bit of both. I think from the very beginning, I've always been open and honest with them. And I was growing up while they were growing up, right? And so I had no choice but to show them who I was as a human, flaws and all. Like there were no smoke and mirrors I could put up and put on a facade. Like, I have it together when I don't. My son recently struggled with, he's an introvert.
Okay.
Super introvert. So he's at home with his favorite people, me, his dad, and his sister. Like we're all best friends. So he got comfortable with that life. Yeah. And he started college when we came out of the pandemic, and he had severe social anxiety. Like he did not want to be around people, and he got really depressed. But I know who my kid is, so we kind of like, okay, we see what's going on here. And then he was just honest. He was like, I get anxious when I have to go out and like go to school and stay in the dorm, because he quit living in the dorms. He moved back home back home 3 weeks into he'd taken down all his artwork, and he was like, I'm not good at it, and like just really like But because and they saw me get help. So when I lost my mom, right, like and it was sudden, so I went and got support. Thank you for fixing me. I went and got support, and found a therapist, and it wasn't popular in the Black community. Like, you got God, and take it to him and you'll be okay. So when I decided to seek therapy, it wasn't talked about the way it is now, but my kids got to see that, and they were little. They were still in elementary school, so they took that journey with me. So when we saw it show up for him, we got him into therapy. I got him some mentors that looked like him, that talked like him, that enjoyed things that were similar. And it brought him out. And my baby, he's not sad anymore.
That's so good. Risa, you had your share of troubles.
Yes. I mean, Sophia, she has anxiety, so mental health was huge for us all throughout school. There were moments when I was like, how is she going to even get out the door this morning? So we spent a lot of time with our school counselor. We took advantage of that resource, which I think was really, really valuable and very helpful. So when she was in school, she had a place to go for the time out if she needed it. And we made sure that she had what she needed to get through the day. She
Yeah.
was just kind of wired that way. So mental health has always been paramount for us, which is, I talk about Sophia being an equestrian. Her horse and equine therapy was a big part of her work through her anxieties. We got professional support. We did I threw everything you could throw at it until she looked at me and she said, Mom, enough. I mean, you get them to that point where they may be dealing with their condition or a situation or anxieties, and that may trigger. They may never have it, then it gets triggered. They may be fine for a long time and it gets triggered. At least we know they have the tools to navigate and get through.
Yeah. One of the things that I want to talk about today is going back to school, because my girls are usually pretty good, but I always know that the transition from vacation and being with grandparents and being with dad and having all this fun, they always get sad. They go through that week of anxiousness and sadness and like summer's over and then going back to school. What's the best way to deal with that, Sangeeta? Because you have younger kids.
I do.
How do you deal with that? And does Zara ever get that way?
She does. And what is really important to us is, a couple of weeks before school starts, we start the process. We start getting back into that routine. And so I think that promoting school as something really positive, like you've had this incredible summer, now you get to go back with your friends and learn amazing, incredible things that are going to enrich your life and really put a positive spin on it.
Okay, so start
now.
Start warming it
now.
up in a positive way. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
When I was growing up, the best thing was going to get your school supplies. That was like
The
ritual.
best feeling in the world.
And it was so great.
Have you seen those school supply lists?
They're
Yeah.
huge.
They're huge. I'm
Yes.
going,
Yes.
oh my gosh.
The cost, I know.
But I was like in Target the other day and I did see all the school
All the
supplies
school
up and I was like,
supplies.
oh my God, but I would prep my
Won't
kids.
you buy a notebook just for yourself every once in a while?
Well, because I'm a journaler.
Yeah.
And so I have too many.
I will.
I have to stop
I'll
myself
buy one anyway.
now.
I'll be like, oh, well,
You'll
she's
still
in college.
buy
I'll
the
buy.
supplies you never got
I know,
as a
just go-
kid.
I just buy it.
Just pick one
like,
up.
I really like these erasers. Like,
But
you gotta have it.
when my kids are grown up, I did that. I got them ready. And I remember like as a child, my first day of school outfit, like, you lay it out.
Oh,
the
yeah.
shoes,
Sure.
You make sure
yeah.
you're going to be
You get the
fresh.
nails done.
You do all the things.
Yep.
So I tried to energize that feeling and that emotion, but I would make them start going to bed early again and like get ready.
That's usually hard for my kiddos. But okay, hopefully everybody is well on their way back to school. And of course, if you have any questions for the Mama panel, join the conversation by sending us an email to mycoco@9news.com. We'd love to hear from you. All right, mamas.